The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Written by Stephen R. Covey. Summarized by goldreaders.com. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Introduction. A high-level office, a supportive family, and a strong sense of personal achievement are things that we all strive for. However, even the most successful individuals may sometimes feel like their goals are unattainable. But, it's possible to tap into your hidden potential by forming the right habits. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey is considered one of the most impactful self-help books of all time, and it has remained a bestseller for many years. It's also a highly popular title in market due to its effectiveness. In this brief, we'll share practical advice and real-life examples that can help you take control of your daily routines and lead a lifestyle that leads to success. Chapter 1. Be proactive. Our power lies not in the circumstances that surround us, but in our ability to choose our responses. Circle of influence is a realm within which we have control over our attitudes, actions, and choices. By focusing our energy and attention on the things we can change, we step into the realm of proactivity. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, found meaning and purpose even in the midst of unimaginable suffering. Despite the dire circumstances he faced, Frankl chose to respond with courage, resilience, and a profound sense of personal responsibility. His story serves as a powerful reminder that no matter the external circumstances, we always have the freedom to choose our responses. Covey also highlights the importance of recognizing the distinction between stimulus and response. He describes a scenario where 2 people are faced with the same challenging situation. One reacts with anger and blame, while the other responds with calmness and empathy. This example demonstrates that while we may not have control over the events that unfold, we possess the power to choose how we react to them. By developing self-awareness and cultivating a proactive mindset, we can break free from reactive patterns and instead respond based on our values and principles. Furthermore, Covey emphasizes the significance of taking initiative and being proactive in all aspects of life. He shares the story of Rosa Parks, whose act of defiance by refusing to give up her bus seat became a catalyst for the civil rights movement. Parks exemplified proactivity by standing up for her beliefs and taking action, despite the potential consequences. Chapter 2. Beginning with the end in mind. Having a clear understanding of where you want to go and what you want to achieve, you can effectively prioritize your efforts and make decisions that are in line with your values and long-term objectives. Personal leadership involves taking charge of your life by deciding what you want to accomplish and living by those decisions. Developing a personal mission statement acts as a compass to guide our actions and decisions. By visualizing the desired end result and constantly reminding oneself of it, we can stay focused and motivated. Here are a few examples that illustrate the concept of beginning with the end in mind. Career goals. Imagine a person who wants to become a successful entrepreneur. They have a clear vision of the business they want to create, the impact they want to make, and the financial success they hope to achieve. By keeping this end goal in mind, they can align their daily activities, such as networking, learning new skills, and taking calculated risks, to move closer to their entrepreneurial aspirations. Health and fitness. Consider someone who wants to improve their overall health and fitness. They envision themselves as fit, energetic, and leading an active lifestyle. With this end result in mind, they can set specific goals, create a workout routine, and make healthier food choices that align with their vision. By consistently working towards their desired outcome, they can achieve long-term health and well-being. Relationships. Imagine a person who wants to have a loving and fulfilling relationship with their partner. They have a vision of a strong emotional connection, open communication, and mutual support. By beginning with this end in mind, they can prioritize quality time together, express their love and appreciation, and actively work on resolving conflicts in a way that brings them closer to their desired relationship outcome. By beginning with the end in mind, we can avoid getting caught up in the daily distractions and busyness of life. They can make conscious choices that align with their values and long-term goals, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Chapter 3. Put first things first. Time Management Matrix consists of 4 quadrants based on the importance and urgency of tasks. Quadrant I includes urgent and important tasks that require immediate attention, such as crises or pressing deadlines. Quadrant 2 consists of important but non-urgent activities, such as long-term planning, relationship building, and personal development. Quadrants 3 and 4 comprise tasks that are either urgent but not important or neither urgent nor important. Highly effective people spend a significant amount of time in Quadrant 2, as it is crucial for personal growth and achieving long-term goals. However, many individuals tend to get caught up in Quadrants I and 3, dealing with urgent matters or reacting to other people's priorities, which leaves little time for Quadrant 2 activities. To help readers focus on Quadrant 2, Covey introduces the concept of the big rocks. He shares a metaphor of a jar that represents an individual's time and the rocks, pebbles, and sand that represent different tasks and responsibilities. The key to effective time management is to prioritize and put the big rocks, Quadrant 2 activities, first, before dealing with the pebbles, Quadrant I activities, and sand, Quadrants 3 and 4 activities. By doing so, individuals can ensure that they invest time in activities that contribute to their personal and professional growth. Covey also highlights the importance of living by principles and values when determining priorities. He encourages readers to identify their core values and align their actions with them. By doing this, they can make conscious decisions about how they spend their time and ensure that their activities are in line with their long-term goals and values. He further introduces the concept of the clock and the compass to illustrate the difference between efficiency and effectiveness. While efficiency focuses on doing things right and maximizing productivity, effectiveness is about doing the right things. Effectiveness should be the primary goal, as being efficient at tasks that are not important or aligned with one's values is counterproductive. To help readers put first things first, Covey presents the time management matrix as a tool for evaluating and prioritizing tasks. He encourages readers to make Quadrant 2 activities a priority and schedule them into their daily, weekly, and monthly routines. This proactive approach to time management allows individuals to create a balance between the urgent and the important and take control of their lives. Chapter 4. The Win-Win Mentality. The chapter begins by contrasting the dominant paradigms of win/lose and lose/win, explaining that the former promotes a belief in winners and losers, often resulting in competition and a focus on personal gain at the expense of others. The latter, lose/win, is characterized by self-sacrifice and a neglect of one's own needs and goals. To counter these limited paradigms, the win-slash-win mindset is an effective alternative. This approach requires individuals to collaborate and find solutions that meet the needs and goals of all parties involved. Win-slash-win thinking is not about compromising or settling for the middle ground but rather about seeking creative solutions that address everyone's interests. To develop a win-slash-win mindset, several principles and practices are suggested. Firstly, adopting an abundance mentality is necessary, believing that there are enough resources, opportunities, and successes to go around for everyone. This perspective eliminates the need for scarcity-driven competition and encourages cooperation and collaboration. Secondly, building strong relationships and trust is very crucial. Win-slash-win solutions are more likely to be achieved when there is open and honest communication, empathy, and a genuine concern for others' needs and interests. Trust forms the foundation for successful collaboration and allows for effective problem-solving. By clearly defining the desired results and seeking to understand others' expectations, individuals can work together to find solutions that satisfy everyone involved. Active listening, empathy, and a willingness to understand different perspectives are essential in this process. Emotional bank account refers to the trust and goodwill individuals build in their relationships over time. Just as a bank account requires regular deposits to maintain a positive balance, relationships need ongoing investments of kindness, understanding, and respect to foster a win-slash-win mindset. Win-slash-win may not always be possible, especially when dealing with individuals who primarily operate in the win-slash-lose or lose-slash-win paradigms. In such cases, employ the no-deal option. This is when individuals choose not to engage in a win-slash-lose or lose-slash-win dynamic and instead seek alternative solutions or walk away from the situation altogether. Chapter 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Empathetic listening involves genuinely seeking to understand another person's perspective and feelings. It forms the foundation of effective communication and builds trust and rapport in relationships. To develop empathetic listening skills, practice the 4 levels of listening: ignoring, pretending, selective listening, and empathetic listening. We need to move beyond the first 3 levels and engage in empathetic listening, which involves fully understanding and appreciating the other person's point of view. Several barriers to empathetic listening, including filtering, judging, and autobiographical responses. Filtering occurs when individuals selectively listen to certain parts of a conversation, often due to their own preconceived notions or biases. Judging involves evaluating the speaker and their message, leading to misunderstandings and breakdowns in communication. Autobiographical responses occur when individuals relate the speaker's experiences to their own, shifting the focus away from understanding the speaker. The concept of the diagnose before you prescribe approach is to fully understanding a situation or problem before offering solutions or advice. You don't just jump into conclusions. Instead, gather all the relevant information before formulating a response. Chapter 6. Synergize. Synergy is presented as a profound concept that transcends mere cooperation or compromise, elevating relationships and outcomes to new heights. It is defined as the ability to create something greater than the sum of its parts by valuing and leveraging diversity. It involves embracing the notion that by combining different perspectives, ideas, and strengths, individuals and groups can achieve outcomes that surpass what any individual could accomplish alone. Synergy taps into the creative energy that emerges from collaboration, fostering innovative solutions and deepening connections. When we actively seek out differing viewpoints and genuinely listen to others, we can transcend their own limited perspectives and tap into a collective intelligence. Through empathic listening and empathic communication, we can bridge gaps in understanding and create an environment where diverse ideas are welcomed and explored. Synergy is not limited to a single interaction but extends to all aspects of life, including personal relationships, families, teams, and organizations. It is a mindset and a way of being that requires individuals to recognize that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Synergy is not achieved through compromise or win-lose mentalities. Instead, it requires individuals to adopt a win-win mindset, where the focus is on finding solutions that benefit all parties involved. Through collaboration, individuals can move beyond traditional problem-solving approaches and discover creative alternatives that meet everyone's needs. To foster synergy, Covey introduces the concept of the third alternative, which transcends the limitations of either-or thinking. The third alternative involves seeking solutions that honor and integrate the interests and perspectives of all parties involved, leading to outcomes that go beyond initial expectations. Chapter 7. Sharpen the saw. Just as a saw becomes dull over time and loses its effectiveness, so do we when we neglect our physical, mental, social, emotional, and spiritual well-being. We will explore how to renew ourselves in each of these dimensions, ensuring that we stay sharp, productive, and balanced in our lives. The 4 dimensions of renewal. 1. Physical renewal. Physical renewal is the foundation of effectiveness because it provides us with the energy and vitality to engage in all other aspects of life. Taking care of our bodies through proper nutrition, regular exercise, and sufficient rest allows us to perform at our best. Covey emphasizes the importance of developing a balanced program of physical fitness that includes cardiovascular, strength, and flexibility exercises. 2. Mental renewal. Mental renewal involves the cultivation of our minds through continuous learning and intellectual stimulation. This can be achieved by engaging in activities such as reading, attending seminars, and pursuing new skills or hobbies. By expanding our knowledge and challenging our thinking, we can keep our minds sharp and adaptable, enabling us to approach problems and opportunities with creativity and effectiveness. 3. Social and emotional renewal. This dimension focuses on nurturing our relationships and emotional well-being. Covey emphasizes the importance of building and maintaining positive relationships with others, including our family, friends, and colleagues. 4. Spiritual renewal. Spiritual renewal centers around our sense of meaning and purpose in life. Spirituality can have different meanings for different folks, encompassing religious or philosophical beliefs or a connection to something greater than oneself. Reflect on your values, identify your life's purpose, and align your actions with these core principles. Spiritual renewal provides a sense of direction and guides our decision-making process. Achieving balance across the 4 dimensions of renewal is crucial. Neglecting one dimension can hinder our overall effectiveness and lead to a decline in other areas. By consciously allocating time for each dimension and avoiding the trap of neglecting one for the sake of another, we can create a harmonious and fulfilling life.